Alright everyone, PC Unknown here and welcome back to the channel. There wasn't a lot of gaming news out today, so I had to dig into the depths of hell, better known publicly as Kotaku, and I found an article stating that Activision are blaming Call of Duty Vanguard sales on its setting being World War II. So when Vanguard was released in 2021, its critical response was mostly 7 out of 10s, calling the campaign fun, but short, zombies being boring and nothing has really changed from previous games, but well received. The player response was a lot more damning and a lot more negative, calling the game by the numbers, campaign being a waste of time due to its short nature, the zombies mode not changing anything to the point it was probably the worst one they released, as well as issues with the multiplayer with things like spawn points and the maps being unimaginative. Anyway, let's just get right into the article. Activision, the publisher behind Call of Duty Vanguard, tries to blame its porn launch on its historical settings. Call of Duty machines stalled last year, in response to which the publisher Activision Blizzard is blaming the slowdown on the latest game's World War II settings and its lack of change from previous games. After its most recent earnings missed forecast by some $300 million, I wonder why, this article will probably talk about why, the company blamed the poor results on lukewarm reception to 2021's Call of Duty Vanguard. The game's campaign was something of a time-hopping, globe-trotting mess, following a special operations task force trying to thwart secret World War II bad guys near the end of the war. So while Call of Duty remains one of the most successful entertainment franchises of all time, our 2021 premium release didn't meet our expectations. We believe primarily due to our own execution, Activision Blizzard wrote in an annual report to its investors on April 30th. The game's World War II setting didn't resonate with some of our community, and we didn't deliver as much innovation in the premium game as we would have liked. Activision doesn't mention that the game's campaign is extremely brief and that its zombies mode was widely panned, or that its seasonal content was quickly delayed. There is no mention of the call taken on development of Sledgehammer games by the ongoing pandemic either, even as the company plowed ahead with its brutal plan to release a Call of Duty every year. Perhaps most notable, let's see what's coming now. The embattled publisher makes no mention of the fact that its marketing plans for the game were upended when allegations of widespread sexual harassment and discrimination at the company broke last year. There we go. Vanguard wasn't officially revealed until August, months after the franchise's normal annual debut, and the response was more muted than usual, no doubt in part because many were unsure how to respond to the glitzy promotion campaign by a company recently accused of years of worker mistreatment. Less than 2 weeks after the game finally came out, the Wall Street Journal had published a damning investigation directly implicating a Call of Duty executive with rampant misconduct. This did enough damage to the company that eventually has led to the sale to Microsoft, but seemingly didn't do anything to do with the success or failure of Vanguard. The game, it should be pointed out, was still a top seller, not just as much as Activision, or at least its shareholders, have become accustomed to in order to continue to play that human hemorrhoid Bobby Kotick, the amount of money he gets, becoming accustomed to in order to get back into their good graces, at least until the planned $96 billion deal with Microsoft closes. The publisher is promising the most ambitious plan in Call of Duty history in the form of Infinity Ward's Modern Warfare 2, a reboot of a sequel to a spin-off. Activision is banking on the return to the Modern Warfare settings to deliver our most successful Call of Duty title ever. In the meantime, it's urging its shareholders to vote no on a new proposal to make it more transparent about misconduct claims in the company, so they are still trying to hide that news, which is pretty pathetic. So why they talk to their shareholders and try and get them to say no to transparency on the allegations of misconduct and harassment, they are facing yet another lawsuit. This one's from New York that want to see the publisher's books. They are claiming in the lawsuit that the CEO, Bobby Kotick, there's that man again, raced to find a buyer for Activision as he's been trying to avoid the consequences for turning a blind eye to all the allegations of harassment, sexual harassment, and misconduct within the company. So this latest lawsuit, which was filed by New York City's Employees Retirement System in Delaware Court late last month, essentially stipulates that Activision Blizzard should open its books and provide that the industry-shaking deal between Activision and Microsoft wasn't designed to provide cover for Kotick. The plaintiff wrote that with the announced merger, Kotick would be able to escape liability and accountability entirely, and instead would continue to serve as an executive after the merger closes. The plaintiff continues that despite allegations against Bobby Kotick himself, he was allowed to negotiate the transaction with Microsoft, and the board's decision to entrust Kotick with this negotiation process is inexcusable, for the additional reason that Kotick stands to personally receive substantial material benefits whose value do not directly align with the merger price. It is said that if the deal goes through, Kotick personally stands to gain hundreds of millions of dollars, in which is commonly referred to as a golden parachute. Microsoft offers values Activision Blizzard at a price of $95 a share, roughly at the price point it hovered around last summer before all the allegations came out. If, and at this point when, the merger between Microsoft and Activision takes place, Microsoft haven't actually publicly confirmed one way or another what would happen to Bobby Kotick. Would he leave the company, or will he remain in his capacity? But a Microsoft CEO has said that he's grateful for Kotick's leadership. What? But did not give any indication about Kotick's future role. A press release at the time did not specifically clarify whether or not Kotick will remain CEO following the deal, saying instead that the Activision Blizzard business will report to Phil Spencer, who runs Microsoft Gaming Division. Representatives of Bobby Kotick did not immediately reply to any comments about this lawsuit. Activision Blizzard obviously sent a statement saying they disagree with the allegations and they look forward to presenting their arguments in court. That's it for this video. Did you play Call of Duty Vanguard? What was your opinion? And what do you think about yet another lawsuit happening to Activision Blizzard? Thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video. From me to you, this is Game Over.